What is up, Gorilla Nation? It is Relentless here, and boy, do I have you a doozy of a build. The ultimate god PvP build. I mean, this is insane. But before we hop into the details, be sure to show some love to that like button, smash that sub button if you happen to be new, and don't forget to reach up there, trigger that bell, and turn on post notifications so that way you never miss a live stream or a video that is uploaded. Now I'm going to send you over to this gameplay, and then we're going to go into detail on this, oh my god, this sick, insane, really OP PvP build. We'll see you guys back here in a moment. Alright, let's test this.
Yeah, we need to test some shit. Wow, are you serious?
Striker, thank you.
Oh,
there's a box behind you guys.
Twitch.
Oh,
Top.
Oh, play on top.
There's two of them above him. Oh, he has a pistol.
yeah, that's some cheesy shit right there.
One at the bottom came out. He's down. He go dead time.
Thank you for your striker shit. I just killed them both. Actually, all three, even dude with the shield.
Good shit.
Find out who it is.
One's down.
Dude, my frame dropped the moment that kid fucking started lagging, bro. Dude, what the fuck is this shit revive himself? His heals are unbelievable, bro. I fucks with it.
yeah, I just done that just to test it out. Just to test it out.
Bro, I love it, bro. Oh my god, I love this kid's build, bro. I want those heals so bad, bro. Bro, it took us so long to get this kid. Look at him, bro. Oh, you're stuck on this kid's build, bro. Yo, and the one we killed, bro, he was the longest it took, bro. Oh my god.
That's all I wanted to test out, so I thank y'all guys for helping me out test it out. As you can see, the people in the dark zone couldn't even believe what was going on and what had transpired. They were just in awe. Even Ted, the one that I was with, he wasn't shooting at all. He was just said he was standing there just watching his health completely go up each and every time. So it's not just for solo. You can be solo, but you can also use it in a squad. And most of the time, if you're the only one and you're not well coordinated and you're helping, you know, farm PvEers farm in the dark zone, or you're helping other people under geared, then this build will definitely come in handy. So let's hop into the details. All right, starting out first, I'm utilizing the technician. And the reason for that is, I guess it should be apparent, when a skill dies, it also gives you 50% bonus armor. I'm running a one-piece R and K, which increases my incoming repairs by 15%. I'm using one piece of the Hana U Corporation, which gives me 10% skill haste, Two 511 for 10% health and then 15% incoming repairs, and then two-piece out summit for another 15% repair skills and 20% skill duration. The weapons, I'm utilizing the Banshee, 54.7, Optimist, 7% SMG damage, a little low, but it does have 21% crit chance and 2.7% rate of fire. There's my attachments, my secondary. This Famage just happened to drop not too long ago. Assault rifle damage is at 10%, 8% damage to health, 8% damage to targets out of cover. So that kind of makes up for my lack of damage per se. But you can outlast anybody, so don't worry about the damage aspects of it. And of course, Vindictive, I haven't rolled anything on it yet, so you can put whatever talent you want here. I'm still trying to figure out which and what I want to use. So let's hop into the details of the build. Starting out first with the main component, and we're utilizing Unbreakable. Now on this particular chest piece, I have 136,064 armor, 7.1% headshot damage, which is, I wish I could change that and put some crit chance on there, or even probably spec in to some armor regen, but I think I would benefit more from a crit hit chance here. And then 17.4% repair skills, and then Unbreakable. When your armor is depleted, repair 95% of your armor. Cooldown is 60 seconds. Now, moving on. The second piece of 511 is the backpack. I have 166,987 armor, 20% repair skills, which is the max, 11.9% skill haste, right at the max almost, and then 15.1% incoming repairs by way of a defensive mod slot. And then we're using Companion. While you are within 5 meters of an ally or a skill, total weapon damage is increased by 15%. So this kind of helps compensate because I'm going to be strafing around and being inside my hive, and as well as my teammates. So you basically consistently have Companion up all the time, so you make up for a lack of a red Lego on one of your gear pieces. So moving on to the next, back to that RNK mask, +1 skill tier, 10.1% crit hit damage. Again, with a better piece, you would want crit chance here instead of the crit damage, because I don't think you benefit really that much if you're 50% or less. I mean, you do a little bit, but not consistently. So I think you would benefit more from increasing your crit chance if you're below 50%. But to each his own, is whatever your personal preference is. And of course, the other main component is 16.2% repair skills, and then the mod slot 10.5% incoming repairs. I'm trying to craft and find one with the 15%, and that would just make this even stronger than what it already is. Now let's move on to the Out Summit, +1 skill tier in the core attributes, 7.2% skill haste. Definitely want some increased skill haste here, definitely. Like I said, this is under construction. I whipped it out, put it together, had a couple crazy ideas, the mad scientist vibes. And this is what I came up with, and just as is, not min max, but I know what needs to be on there. So I'm just going to completely min max it as I go on, find better pieces. But you definitely 16.6% repair skills, and as you can see, and you kind of see the pattern here, I'm stacking repair skills. Now for that one piece of Hannah, +1 skill tier, 11.2% crit damage, and 18.6% repair skills, because on the repair skills are more valuable to you than anything else in this slot. But of course, again, just like the math, you want crit chance instead of the crit damage. Now moving on to the gloves, +1 skill tier, 12% repair skills, and then 3.6% crit hit chance. And once I find a better roll, then I can increase that. I think it goes up to like 6%. And the second piece of Out Summit, +1 skill tier, 7.2 skill haste, 16.6% repair skill. Now you can test and try it out depending on what you want. You can drop 1 skill tier and go with armor to increase your armor to over 1,000,000, or you can go with weapon damage on one of those pieces to increase your damage output. Choice is yours. I'm still testing it and trying to see which is better. But as you can see, 963 armor, 297 health. And let's go on to the skills. +4 ammo, and for being in tier 5, 50% radius and 100% heal. And as far as the skill mods I have, 3.5% heal. It's not the best, but you know, at least it's the best that I have currently, and can get I think 5%, so I'm still missing 1.5% there. And then of course I went with skill haste. You can also go with the +1 ammo if you wanted to, but until I up the values of skill haste on the current pieces or find better pieces, then that is why I went with skill haste. And there, as you can see, the 50% radius, 100% heal. If you wanted to go one step further, it would increase your radius to 60% and you would gain 120% heal. So you would gain 20 more percent. So it's up to you on what you prefer. Now the hive here, which is the main component, your 17 plus 17 charges, 100% healing, 100% range, and 350% health. It is redonkulous. So now let's go over the stats themselves. As you can see, the reason why I said crit chance on most of the things is because I'm only at 34.8%. So at least when I am critting, I am dealing out more damage. But if I can't consistently do it, then, you know, it's up to you and your personal preference, and you have to try it out. I mean, I was critting, I would say maybe 15 bullets out of a magazine total, and out of, you know, a 50 round mag. You know, it all depends on you, but every little bit of damage helps. But with this build, you're going to wear them down just out of pure your survivability and your insane heals, and never going down regardless of how many people they are. You just got to keep in mind to keep moving, shoot, move, shoot, and not just stand still and get focused. But going on, as you can see, I have 0 reds, so there's no point in really going over this, but I do have 22% submachine gun damage bonus. Companion Unbreakable, there's that, 963k armor, 297 health, only 1487 health regen, but 55.6% incoming repairs, which is crucial. 55.6%. So once I get that better mod, and I would be at 60% incoming heals. And if you're wondering what incoming heals does, I know that's been said a lot over. I was asked more or less, well, what does it actually do? So in comparison, and you think about it, if you have no skill tiers and still have incoming repairs on, then just like before, it's going to increase your overall repairs and the effectiveness of those repairs coming into you. So the more you can stack on, the faster and the better your heals are actually going to be, no matter what skill tier you're at. Sorry for misspeaking. And, you know, no hazard protection whatsoever. Armor repair, 875,915, almost identical to my how much armor I actually have at 963. Repair over time, 157, and that is chem launcher. PvP repair, armor, 437 at 957. And these values are more or less aren't, you know, reflective on a lot of things. This is like over time, but with the skill repair and all that, then that is where I get the 437 957. 29 charges on my hive, 3.5 million health, 264 healing, 161 PvP healing. And the rest are as followed. But definitely try it out. Like I said, it's not really men's maxed. Sorry if I'm dragging this video on. I do apologize, but I've been trying to push out the content because I will be taking about a week or two off, because unfortunately I'm going to have to be hospitalized again because my health issues are just like last year. I had to have surgery. Well, apparently it's going to look like I'm going to have yet another surgery, so I'm going to be away. So I'm trying to push out and grind as much content as possible, and yet that is taking a toll on my health as well. I mean, I played probably 40 hours or more in the last 3 days since it came out. So yeah, that could probably contribute, but I wanted to get this stuff out, information, so that way you guys can enjoy it while I'm away. So be sure to show some love to the like button, hit that sub button if you happen to be new, and hit that bell for post notifications, so that way you do not miss some live streams or videos that are uploaded. But maybe they'll let me take my PS4 like before into the hospital and I can play on the hospital Wi-Fi. We'll see how that goes. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you fudging later.